Okay. Alam mo, pag nasa gera ka, para sa akin, you're a hero. Pag humarap ka ng patayan, hero ka talaga. I do not know what year was that, but the first time I saw a full contingent or many Scout Rangers, soldiers was when General Delfin Lorenzana, who was a colonel before, brought one battalion. Second Scout Battalion sa Davao. 87 to? Oh, 87, dugay na day. And so that was my first encounter with the soldiers, and you did a good job there in Mindanao. Delfin was assigned somewhere, and eventually he became a military attaché and stayed there for almost so many years. When he became president, I was scouting for a defense secretary. And naturally, ang napili ko kasi yung mga kilala ko, there were others in between. Di Maano, si Gas, I forgot his name, but he was, Ariola was assassinated by the NPAs in Laguna. Far and wide in between the years, lahat ng halos kilala ko, yun ang nasa position ngayon. Now, the reason why there are so many military men in government is ganito yan sa gobyerno. Ang experience ko, I am not trying to, derogate the other employees of government. Pero itong mga civilian, napakahirap utusan. Ni tapulan sa Bisaya, tamad. Hindi mo mapagalaw kaagad, especially during times of emergency. As you would notice, most of the positions now are occupied by the military and the police. As a matter of fact, itong Philippine Charity Sweepstake, binabuyan ng mga sindikato, pati yung mga gangster dito na mga big time sa Pilipinas. Yung loto, sinakyan nila ng wedding, pero sila rin ang humawak, and they were granted that right by previous government, at in-emerge nila ng, so we were losing about 20 million a day. Kasi ang nag-i-report nila, yung dalawa lang dito, yan, ihulog nila, tapos yan. Had a hard time looking for guys to run it, and I could not find it in the civilian sector because I doubted their integrity and everything. So, ang ginawa ko, I started to look somewhere, isa dyan si George Corpus, who is a police PNP. Anong class yan sa class 82. Then another one, gusto ko talagang Berdogo, si Alex Balutan. I assigned him doon sa Bureau of Penitentiary, pero I changed my mind because kailangan ko mas Berdogo dito. Because itong kabila na ito, we were losing billions of pesos a year in form taxes na magamit ng Pilipino. And so, total, nandyan yung SAP, sabi siya, okay na kayo dyan. And although si Sid Lapinia is also, si klase Lapinia? 73 na una Sid. And he has to others, but sila Morente, and of course, Godo, puro, yan, galing Davao. The reason why, sabi nila, bakit yung kaibigan lang ni Duterte ang, hindi ko naman kilala yung iba. I know there are a lot of good men. Pero sabi ko, hindi ko sila kilala. I mean, you might really be good, honest and everything, but the fact is, I could not have a good rapport with you because I do not know you. So, yung kailangan ko lang. So, yung along the way, I have been mayor for 23 years now, Davao City. Marami akong nakilala dumaang Davao. So, sila si John Tabaquero and all. And I've been asking your, sino mag-retire ngayon, sir? Ikaw yung mag-retire? Sabi ko na, I was asking him kung saan yung probinsya niya. Bisaya siya eh. Sabi ko, his wife is working in Baguio. Kasi lahat ng mga military mag-retire automatic sa gobyerno. So sabi ko, ano sabi ni Bong, aide ko, kung asawa mo na sa Baguio, doon ka na lang sa Camp Janay. There's a border. Sabi ko, wala ka ng problema, you'll be, pa-board ka na lang. Pag-golf ka na. Diyan, mamaya may pera ka pa. So, okay na yan. Not because nagpapalakas ako sa inyo. Talagang malakas ako doon sa, unang-una, ang tatay ko, military. He was a jago. And second, because I could not have succeeded in making Davao peaceful and known na maganda na assignment. Davao City lang. Because walang superstar doon. We do not, wala itong mga politiko na superstar. Pareho lang tayo na sa trabahante ng gobyerno. Where all of us are just paid by government, by the people to protect them. And that's the most important thing. We are workers of government paid by the people because we are supposed to maintain the integrity of this republic. Yan lang naman ang trabaho natin, to protect them. And so, for all of the years, yung sabi nila, ako politiko lang ako. Huwag din niyo akong pagdudahan because I can cross the ideological border. Punta sa NPA, makipag-usap, MI, MN. Because actually, while I build a strong army, my job is not really na hanggang tingin lang dyan. It goes beyond higher and higher. And that is to protect my country and make it peaceful for everybody. That's why, huwag kayong minsan magsabi, bakit pag-usap yan si Duterte? You know, we cannot. I have to look for ways to maintain peace. I cannot have just say, okay, dito gira tayo, dito tayo, peace tayo dito. My job under the Constitution is to look for a peaceful way of settling disputes so we can live together. Because the soldiers cannot fight forever. There will be wars in between, mayroon talaga yan. And one is that you have to prepare for terrorism. Whether you like it or not, the new war coming, terrorism, yun talagang banatan. Just like what's happening now in the Middle East. Pag hindi tayo nag-intindihan dito sa Mindanao, putukan talaga to. But you know, we cannot have so many fronts. I have to face the NPAs, I have to face the MIMN. Okay sila, because I come from Mindanao. Okay sila, and I have a Moro blood in me. Lola ko Maranao, patatay ko Bisaya. Lolo ko sa mother side, Chinese. My job is to look for peace. Not for me, not for us. Kaya ako, marami rin akong baril, mahilig ako sa baril. But for our children. Hindi naman lahat mga anak natin mag-army and capable of doing, just studying and doing war until kingdom come. Somehow, in our generation, we have to look for a peaceful republic. Na meron tayong bago, which is sure to come, and that is terrorism. Yan, ayaw mo sa hindi, it's not a question or issue of when. It will come. Hindi lang natin alam, puputok talaga to because of the radical changes. And ang loyalty nila hindi na doon sa rebellion. Just like the MI, the dream is for a better life in Mindanao. You know, you must understand that before Magellan came in 1521. At that time, Mindanao was already 100% Muslim. They were part of the Visayas Empire. Pagdating ni Magellan, dala-dala niya yung Kristyanismo. Ang na-conquer niya, because island for island, scattered, Cebu, Bohol, madaling upakan. May gunpowder sila, may sword, may cannons. Pero ang Mindanao remains solid because it's contiguous. And besides, nauna na ang Muslim doon by 100 years. Part of this Visayas Empire yan. Kaya yan ang dahilan. So whether we like it or not, talagang lalaban yan. Kasi kanila yan eh. And that is why I said, I am not against the Americans. Sabi ko, bakit madaling sumagot sa akin si Murad? Sige, Mayor. Sabi si Nor, seems equivocal. I think that Mayor has, sabi niya, Mayor, may problema muna ako dito. I think he has dynamics dyan sa Abu Sayyaf. So I've been touring around Mindanao. I had an easy access to every Moro community. Kasi nga, alam nila na Moro may Moro blood ako. Ang hindi ko maintindihan ngayon, because right after the election, I personally sent my son magipag-usap sa kanila. Gusto ko magipag-usap ng peace. Ang sabi nila, madami na istorya, ayaw ko nang sumira ang tao, but if you have seen in the Facebook about the massacre, sabi kasi ng mga announcer dito, yung pretend to know, yung pretending to know when they do not know, is that sabi nila, for as long as nandyan yung Amerikano sa likod ng gobyerno ninyo, hindi kami ipag-usap. Kasi nga yung atrocities niya, tingnan mo yung Facebook, yung massacre doon. They killed about 1,000 women and child. Kaya it is not, sabi ni itong sila Losada, sa ANC, na Duterte should realize that it's 1 century ago that is past. No. I talk to them, bakit ayaw ninyo yung mga bata, yung nag-aral? There will never be peace. It is not 1 century ago. The fighting is now 1 century old. Kaya yan sila, they fall short of their projections. Hindi na alam. Kaya hanggang ngayon, because they see us an extension of the Spaniards, the Americans, then finally in 1946, binigyan tayo ng Republika. Ang tingin nila, we are the extensions of the series of imperialism na pasa-pasa ng gobyerno. Pero ang pinasan ultimately, hindi sila. Tayong mga Kristiyanos. We follow the type. Ako tanungin ninyo ako, ano ka? Sabi ko, Bisaya. But I never stayed there I never lived there in Cebu, even for a moment. But since we trace our lineage from our father, sabi, yan ang dahilan ng away. They can never be peace. Sabi nila, basta yung behind sila sa, because they think it's still the Americans maneuvering. Kaya sinabi ko, Mindanao. I never said, go out of the... One day, I must decide na umalis muna kayo para to give us the space to talk. But as things are going now, gusto nila ng away. Sige. Ayun ang gusto ninyo eh. What can I do? I have to support my military. Kaya panahon ko, kasi matagal na kaming kaibigan niya, and the others, halos nakatindig dito, kaibigan ko. Full support ako. Sabi ko kay Delphin, now is the time, if you really want to help your country, now is the time to do it na ako yung presidente. Ngayon na. Kasi suportado ko kayo lahat. Nauna ko, dublado lang ang sweldo ninyo by December. Tingnan niyo yung December paycheck ninyo, nandoon na yung increase ninyo because I doubled your salary. And the police. Then I went to the AFP Medical Center and to my, wag naman nating siraan, maybe it's really because you're just given too few too many. So I was surprised that wala kayong MRI, wala kayong gamma rays, wala kayong laser. Kasi ang karamihan ng sundalo, mag-retire kayo, dala-dala ninyong sakit, yung kidney ninyo, ipatanggalan ninyo yan. Because kayo kumakain, dahon lang, asin. Pag wala ng ibang makain, gutom, mangita na lang, kasi kung saan dahon na, basta may asin lang, shoot na yan. So, natata ninyo yung kidney. Kaya mga bato, ang kidney naman, the best way, kidney pag kayong masakit yan. Mas masakit pa yun sa tama sa paa ng important. Patanggal mo na lang, tanggalin mo yan. So, meron kayo niyan, and I will add more. Sabi ko nga patay, you've been doing well with your sniper. Sabi ko nga kay Delphin, buy more. Buy more. Tapos, yung palang FN, may pinadala ako dito sa inyo, kahaba-haba ng putang inangyawa sa sniper. Pag yung may sniper na kanyon mo ito, puta kabigat. Go, inyo na yan. But because you are good boys, you've been trained well, and you showed before me talagang yung Scout Rangers. Just give me time because I will order them. Sabi ko, ilang sila dito, sir? Mga 100 plus. Mga number dito sa ito sila. 2,000. Medyo matagalin ko gamay anak sa kada. But I'll give each one of you. Unahin ko lang kayo. Huwag mo muna magsabi doon. Baka pag dating ng ibang kampo, barilin ako. Sabihin lang na ligaw na bala. Bigyan ko kayo ng Glock 45, caliber 30. Lahat. Ilan nyo kailangan yan sa gira? Pang lakad-lakad ninyo, yung pang baril ng pulis, karibal ninyo sa mga babae dyan sa bayan. Ganon man kayo. Pag wala nang ibang kalaban, yung pulis na, pati sundalo magbarilan, dahil lang dyan sa babae. O, sige. Para, I'll give you a Glock. It's actually, parang commander size yan. Meron kikita. Just look at your, yan ang available stock ngayon. So, maybe, naman mo, mga ilang, gurbong mga 2022, ma-deliver na. Patay na nito na sa, retire naman. Sabi ni Ernie, this month? Okay, this month. So, ibigay ni yung sa trust trade, he's a good guy, ha? Is yumaman na kasi. Tapos, Hermie Gutierrez, medyo may sakit na rin. Sabi niya, Mayor, di ba natin madala yung pera natin? Meron ako, may dala. Ilan dala mo, Bong? Meron ako talagang dala. Yung sa pang rapor, I was looking for the valor. Sabi ko kasi kung nandito, sabi ang balita, 2. So I brought 4. Pero wala man pala dito. Okay. Alam mo, pag nasa gera ka, para sa akin, you're a hero. Pag humarap ka ng patayan, hero ka talaga. Kasi ako, ewan ko, mukhang hindi ko kaya. Ewan ko kung magtalaw ako, hindi. Pero, it's not easy to really to face that eyeball to eyeball. You are a hero. Kaya ako magsaludo ako makita ko. Pag nagsaludo, sinasaludo ko yung bundid. Nagganununan kami kasi pagkakala nila, ako mag-una. Sabihin ko, sir, ibaba mo yung kamay mo, sir, kasi ikaw yung sinasaluduhan ko. That is how I deeply respect. Hindi mo ako pasaludong. Babae, basi dalawang kamay pa. Puto lalaki. That is how I show my respect.